For the past several weeks, we've been talking about the migrants coming in from Venezuela. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a large number of Chinese migrants coming into the country as well, but they're just coming in through a different border. Okay, so let's get into this story. As the economy falters, more Chinese migrants take a perilous journey to the US border to seek asylum. So these are primarily Chinese men that are coming to the border, and they spent 2 months traveling to get to San Diego. And many of these people are from the southern Chinese province and through several countries on planes, bus, foot, and they go through the Darien Gap jungle, which is through Panama, to reach the US. It's a long journey for them. So they said the influx of Chinese migration to the United States on a relatively new and perilous route that has become increasingly popular with the help of social media. Chinese people were the fourth biggest nationality after Venezuelans, Ecuadorians, and Haitians that are crossing the border during the first 9 months of the year, according to Panamanian immigration authorities. Chinese asylum seekers who spoke to the Associated Press as well as observers said they are seeking to escape an increasingly repressive political climate and bleak economic prospects. They're showing mostly men, but there are also some women, just not as many. They also reflect a broader presence of migrants at the US Mexico border, Asians, South Americans, and Africans. They are saying they are the biggest group who made September the second highest month of illegal crossings in the US government in 2023 budget year, the second highest on record. So, South Americans, Asians, and Africans, the biggest groups that are crossing the border into America illegally. The pandemic and China's policies, which included tighter border controls, temporarily stemmed the exodus that rose dramatically in 2018. So, and they're saying, the economy over there in China is struggling to rebound, and youth unemployment is very high over there. The United Nations has projected China will lose 310,000 people through immigration this year, compared to 120,000 in 2012. All right, so it's becoming known as running away. The term started as a way to get around censorship using a Chinese character. Those pronunciation spells like English word run, but means moistening. Okay. And the wave of immigration reflects despair towards China. They've lost hope for the future of the country. This is what a lot of the ones that are crossing the border saying. So now they are now turning to coming into the US, and they've always crossed the border, y'all. It's just that now the numbers are swelling. They're getting bigger. but they've always crossed the border into the country. It's just that the focus is always heavily on the South Americans. But these other groups, the Africans, the Asians, they've always done the same thing, crossed the border in. So, this is one of the migrants they interviewed said they've lost hope for the future of the country. And they're going by Kai, who now lives in the US. You see among them the educated and the uneducated, white collar workers, as well as small business owners and those from well off families. So they're saying they're from a different variety of income backgrounds, these Chinese people that are crossing into the country. Those who can't get a visa are finding other ways to flee the world's most populous nation. Many are showing up at the US Mexico border to seek asylum. The Border Patrol made 22,187 arrests of Chinese people for crossing the border illegally from Mexico from January through September, nearly 13 times the same period in 2022. Arrest of Chinese people peaked at 4,010 in September, up 70% from August, to become the ninth highest nationality at the U.S. border and the highest outside of Mexico, Central and South America. The vast majority were single adults. And y'all know because of the one child rule, that's why it's so many males opposed to females coming across the border. The popular route to the US is through Ecuador, which has no visa requirements for Chinese nationals. Migrants from China join Latin Americans there to track north to the once um, they call this crossing several Central American countries before reaching the U.S. border. So they're literally walking through the jungles of Panama. These Chinese migrants are. So the number of Chinese migrants crossing has been rising gradually from 913 in January to 2,588 in September. And they said it is consistently rising. For the first 9 months of the year, Panamanian immigration authorities registered 15,567 Chinese citizens crossing the Darren, compared to 2005 Chinese people that trekked through the rainforest in 2022, and just 376 between 2010 to 2021. So they're expecting the number to go up, y'all. So now you got a flood of Chinese people on top of Venezuelans coming into the country. They just keep coming and coming, y'all. But please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.